So I have this fountain here for humidity with all my plants on the windowsill, and I have this Marimo moss ball. And yesterday I decided that they might as well be in the same container. So I'm going to do some adjustments on this fountain pump so that it goes a little higher so I can fill it fuller and still hear it. And then I'm going to put the Marimo moss ball in there. So probably it would have been a better idea to take this to the bathroom and do it in the sink, but that's boring and not very nice to look at and pretty dark, so we'll do it here. First thing, I just went and got an extension cord so that I can plug in the pump up here so that I can test it while I'm working, while I'm adjusting it, and unplug it when I need to take it out to adjust it. And so I will work on adjusting it now, I guess. Move this over here. Can't really move this because it's tied up anyways. So the pump, look in here. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off. Okay. So now I have to like take up the rocks that are in here so I can actually access the pump. And I might actually just take some of the rocks out so that there is a little bit of deeper water for the moss ball. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Leave some of them out. We'll see how it goes once I turn the pump up. Can't do it without taking this rock out, apparently. There's a whole bunch of fish gravel in here. I'm trying to move it so that I can get to the button at the back. Where is the button? Damn it. It's not on this side. Oh, there it is. This is kind of grody. I should probably take it out and clean the water completely, because it's pretty dusty. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Guess we'll move to the bathroom, or I'll just clean it and then come back and do the rest of the video here. Okay. So that took a little longer than expected, because once I got it to the sink, I realized there was a whole bunch of... Does this remind anyone else of the Pixar lamp? It's got a grow bulb in it for the plants in the windowsill. Anyways, that took longer than expected because when I got to the sink, I realized there was a bunch of calcium on everything, so then I decided to soak it all in vinegar water to clear out the calcium before I put it back and refill it and put the moss ball in it. So now we're gonna do that. Okay, so watering can full of water. And then once it's full enough, spilling everywhere, once it's full enough, I'll turn it on and put the moss ball in. Plug it in and see how it looks. Yeah, that's not bad. And then we'll get the moss ball back. I don't take very good care of this thing. He just sits in this cup on my other windowsill, and I never turn him. And I never roll him around. I'll never look at him until there's like no water left in the cup. So maybe he'll be happier in here. I wanted to still be able to hear the fountain, so I'm gonna try and turn it up a bit more. I attempted to leave the button, or the adjustment thing accessible when I put the rocks in, but it didn't work. That's better. Because now when I actually fill it up, I should still hear it. There we go. Oh, the moss ball's like moving around on its own. Maybe that's a good thing. Oh my gosh. It's making the moss ball dance. I don't know. I might have to turn it down a bit. That might be too much. Because the moss ball won't just sit where he's supposed to sit now. Yeah. Problem is now that it's fuller, I'm gonna make a mess getting my hand in here. Did not get it. Try again. Still too much. I'm gonna have a mess to clean up. I don't know, maybe the moss ball just wants to dance. Guess we'll leave it and see how things go. I might put some of the bigger rocks back in, maybe that would help calm the water a bit or something. I mean, that stops him from moving, but I don't know if that's better. I don't like that big of a rock in there. I have such a mess to clean up here now. Try some of these littler ones, maybe that'll be enough. I wanted the moss ball to be like in front so they can see it. So he's that kind of works, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Leave him there for a month, see how he does. Anyway, now I'm gonna clean up. I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave it like this. The whole point, I mean some of the point, half the point of having this fountain thing in here was so that I would be able to hear it gurgling away, like the sound of running water, because running water is good feng shui. I don't even know anything about feng shui. Anyways, running water is just nice to listen to. I enjoy it. And so that was kind of the point of having the fountain in here, plus the extra humidity for all my plant babies in here. But if I can't hear it, it kind of defeats the purpose. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I may see if I can get a bigger glass container, a bigger glass jar. I know we have one upstairs, where I would be able to have more floor space spread out so that the moss ball could be like down on the lower level down here, and then I could maybe have the pump a little higher so that I would be able to hear it. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, he looks happier in there than he did in the stupid Stella cup by himself.